So I'm recording this video in the car today because I'm waiting on my daughter to get out of basketball. I always wonder why people record videos in the car when they could be anywhere else, but I realized there's this handy dandy little phone holder that makes it super easy. So I am going to go ahead and give that a go. What I wanted to share with you today is that I'm going to start embedding some videos onto my blog, Carrie from the Prairie, and start this new decluttering project that's really kind of making me super nervous. My husband has been after me for probably 2 years to maybe be interested in becoming minimalist, and he follows some blogs. I think even Becoming Minimalist is the name of one of the blogs that he follows, that really interest him in the idea of not having your stuff control you. And I never feel like my stuff controls me. I feel like I've got to manage it. I have a good handle on it. I can manage it. I feel like it's not in control of me. And then I really did kind of start giving it some thought. And here's one example. I have beautiful china. I got it for my wedding. It's so beautiful. I picked it out when I was 16, maybe 17 years old. I worked at a department store, and one day on break, I was just kind of meandering through the china department, and I fell in love with Noritake Rothschild china. I love it. It's so pretty. And we did get it for our wedding, and it was really amazing. I thought, oh, I really own this china. It was so special that I didn't want to break it. So we've never used it. Okay, we've used it 3 times. We've been married 18 and a half years, and I've used the china 3 times. So since it's never been out, really, my kids don't have any emotional ties to the china. They don't like look at that china and think about wonderful family meals that we've spent together. They would probably look at a certain pattern on paper plates and think, oh, family meals, because that's really kind of how we are. We're just quick and simple and want to spend the time together, not the time cleaning up and not the time delicately wiping expensive dishes. So I was thinking about that china, and I thought, my cabinet where my coffee cups are would be a lot more easy to use. The coffee would have more room, and the cups wouldn't have to be piled up all willy-nilly if the china wasn't there. So the solution, my first solution that I came up with, was that I needed a china hutch. So I need a china hutch so I can display my china because it's super pretty. So I'm going to put my china in a china hutch. I've got to buy a china hutch, and that's really expensive. And I need to house my expensive china in an expensive china hutch to display it because it's pretty. And then I'm going to have to dust it because once it's out, it's going to be ridiculous if it's dirty all the time. So it'll need to be dusted. So china I don't use needs to be in a china hutch that costs money. And then I'm going to have to spend my time keeping it clean. And that's when I realized I make no sense. So I really want to start evaluating how I spend my time, and am I doing what I love? I want what I do to revolve around serving my family, being with my girls. I want to always be the one that's there. I want to be the mom that can be at all the basketball games and every performance, and on the sidelines cheering for my girls, and backstage curling hair and putting on makeup. And I want to be that mom. I don't want my time to be spent dusting china. That's not who I am. Or washing dishes. It's not who I am. So I've got to decide if I control my stuff or if my stuff controls me. And I will go on a journey this month and for the foreseeable future, because I don't have time to devote to go through my entire house and touch everything and decide if it's special or not. If you've read that one book, my friends have all given me a synopsis of it that have read it. I think I've kind of got the idea. I do need to evaluate whether or not the things I have are adding value to my life, taking time away. So that's going to be my journey, and I'm going to write about it, and I'm going to blog about it, which is the same on Carrie from the Prairie. And I'm going to make a few little videos here and there that maybe will show you how terrible it is in our beautiful mess. So I hope you'll follow along. and definitely tell me what you think. So thanks. I'm looking forward to it, sort of.